We are live, and most of you guys watching this, you're going to be seeing it as a replay, but I am recording it live, so there's no editing. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get a normal RC car body shell that's made out of this polycarbonate or Lexan, whatever you want to call it. They never really tend to last that long, and how you can make it much stronger with drywall tape and shoe glue. So I actually learned how to do this from 8S Steve, and 8S Steve has got a video on his channel of how he does it. So in this video, I'm just going to basically do it myself, but I'm not an expert, so I'm going to put a link down below after this live stream is over to 8S Steve's video, so you can watch that video there. But this is the way that I'm going to do it, and I've done a couple of bodies now, but this will be my fourth one, so I'm getting better and better. So first of all, you've got to make sure that you wash the whole entire body. It's probably better to do it when it's new, or you could also do it if the body's got cracks in it stuff and you want to repair it. But it's better to do it when the body shell's new. So I'm going to go through all my bodies and do it all of them. But first things first, you probably want to remove everything first. So I'm going to take the roll cage off. It's going to make it easier to lay all our massing in there. So I've got a bucket down there, look, well, I've done all the washing. So I've already done that stage, I've washed it all. Hot soapy water, get all the stuff off. And even if the body's new, it's probably still worth degreasing it just to get fingerprints off and stuff like that. So hello to everybody in the house. How is everybody doing? Pat in the house. Good. Everybody's doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good, everyone. You can use a bunch of Gorilla Tape too. Yes, you can, but it's not as good. I've tried that before. And yeah, it does help. But it comes off, it sort of all the dirt gets behind it, and it is not as strong. So it does still work. It's a lot easier. But doing it this way, it makes your bodies last so much longer. Now I'm going to pull these out as well, these little R-clip retainers. Most of them have lost the R-clips anyway. So, oh, broken that one. So, no, they're all looking a bit tired. Not to worry, I need new ones of these on there anyway. I've got a pack of new ones somewhere. Oh, broken another one. These ones here are, oh, there's one. That one's broken. Do I prefer the Max or the E Revo? I prefer the Max. I've not had that much luck with my E Revo. A lot of people keep telling me how good they are, but I've just been unlucky with it. It just hasn't been that reliable. The Max, epic. I mean, it doesn't handle it as good. It falls over easier, and I have had the E Revo out. I've had the E Revo out a couple of times and really given it a hiding, and it's been alright, but I don't know. I just don't seem to sort of attach with it. So next, we've got everything off the body. Next, what we want to do is degrease it. But it's got some stickers here that Armour put on there just to protect the body, stop the stuff, stop the chassis rubbing it and scratching the paint. But I think I'm probably going to pull that off because my drywall tape is going to protect it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. It's a good idea that they put it on there. It's nice to know that the company cares. And they're trying to make your body last longer and stuff. And they've put that roll cage on there and stuff. So it's nice to see that companies do care and they want their stuff to last longer. Obviously for them it would be better if you go out and buy a load of spares. So if they do stuff like that, that makes your stuff last longer, hats off to them. So doing this drywall modification makes these bodies super strong and they last so much longer. And it takes a little bit of time, it's a little bit messy, but it does take a little bit longer. Kev, where's the Rustler 4x4? The Rustler 4x4, I've got it up on the shelf up there, look. Just behind the helicopter, hanging up. So I've got a few videos coming up with that. I've got a new servo I'm going to put in it. And I've got some better Banggood drive shafts to put in it. And that thing should be a beast after that. Buggy or truggy, depends what you want to do with it, but I prefer truggies. So I'm just answering a few comments here. I've got my iPad there trying to get some comments. So fire your comments away. I can't answer all the comments, but I'm going to do my best and do a few of them. Why do you not use the slash? No reason. I mean, I've had it a while now. I prefer the X Max. I've got other toys. Oh, you're falling over. Put you back. No reason really why I don't use the slash. I mean, I prefer bigger cars really personally. And I've got over 100 RC cars now. So, to use everything all the time is pretty much impossible. So the more RC cars I get, the less each car's going to get used. But yeah, I like my slash. Super durable. It takes an absolute beating. And yeah, I love the slash. It's a great car. Nitro or gas? Gas for you Americans, petrol for us here in the UK. Well, I like both. I mean, gas to petrols, they're a lot easier to tune. They run nicer, they run for longer, they're not as messy. So, I don't know. Well, I guess I prefer the gas, really. I don't know, but I still get fun with nitro. I get fun with electric, I get fun with brushless. People always say to me, what's better? It depends on the individual. It depends what you get the most fun out of. I mean, there is only one reason why we should do RC, and that is to have fun, to get enjoyment. So whichever way you get the most enjoyment out of, be it nitro, electric, petrol, gas, whichever way you get the most fun out of it, that's the way that you should do it. When I see people argue, oh, nitro's better, electric's better, neither's better. You know, they're both good. Some people prefer nitro, some people prefer electric. I like both. I like all of it. I mean, electric is definitely a lot cleaner, a lot simpler, a lot more reliable. So most of the time I do prefer electric. But when a nitro is running well, and you get all the noise and the smoke, and it's just, electric just missing that. I mean, when you watch an electric run, just the noise is all quiet, and it's sort of got that element of excitement missing. But it's a lot more practical, a lot cleaner, more reliable, faster, accelerates better, you can reverse, it crawls better. That's all got pros and cons, so I'll just all of it. I do mainly use electric more, just because it's easier and simpler and cleaner and all that stuff. But I still like my nitros. What's the best cheap, fast RC car? Gotta be the JLB Cheetah, I think. Crazy fast, you can run it on 4S. It's got to be that. So this stuff I'm using here is actually bearing blaster. You could probably use brake cleaner as well. But whatever stuff you use, make sure that you test it on a small corner first. You don't want to cover the whole body and then it melts all your paint off or it melts the plastic. So try a little bit on the little corner first to make sure that it's safe for your body. Can you convert the Rustler 4x4 to 8S? I'm sure you could, but it really doesn't need it. On 3S, it's a complete handful. 4S is probably going to be completely crazy. I mean, my Slash that can do 6S, and that'll do standing backflips, which is mad. You just don't need that much. When am I taking the helicopter out? Soon, but no date. I've got to wait for somebody to come to the flying field with me, because helicopters are dangerous. You can kill yourself with it. And I wouldn't want to be on my own, hurt myself, and have no one there to help me. So I'm only going to take it out when there's someone there with me. And if any of you guys are asking for shout outs, I don't really do shout outs, but you can shout yourself out. Right, so now that we've got the body nice and clean, I mean, you could spend all day there. I mean, another thing that you could do is you could rough it up a little bit and just key it up just to get stuff to stick a little bit better. You could do that. You don't have to. When will I do the Barbie Jeep? Oh, I don't know, guys. Whenever I do these projects, there's never a set time frame. You know, sometimes I say I'll do something and it happens 2 years later. So, I don't know. I kind of do things as I feel like it. I don't like working to a set schedule. I don't like setting targets and having to meet them. You know, that's why I'll try and do a video every day. But I don't force myself to do it. So if I don't get one done, I don't get one done. I don't get into a panic. Because if you start stressing yourself out, you start forcing yourself to get stuff out, You know, you set yourself a target that you have to do the Barbie Jeep, and then you get yourself in a stress when you don't get it out. You're going to get burnt out, and then there's going to be less stuff coming up. You know, you don't want to burn yourself out, so you've got to keep it fun. A lot of YouTubers get burnt out. Alright, so next we want to get the drywall tape. Now, it's better to get more expensive stuff and stuff that is more sticky. I've forgotten the make of this. If AS Steve is listening, he can leave a comment down below what make it is, or if you watch his video, I think he said it in there what make it is. So I've got the cheapo stuff, but the cheapo stuff is annoying because it just comes off. It doesn't stay on. This still comes off a little bit, but what you want to do is stick it on, and it's only got to stay strong enough to hold it on for when you put the shoe glue on. If you put this on, it doesn't really stick on that well, and it's going to start lifting off as you apply the shoe glue. This still does it a little bit, but it's not as bad. So it's worth going out and just spending a little bit extra and just getting yourself some decent tape. Kev, do you have a BMFA A or B certificate for flying? No, I don't, because you don't legally need it. So I can't see any point in getting it personally. But some people, they want to get it. They see it as a sense of achievement. I think if you fly at shows, you might need it. But for the club that I fly at, you don't need it. So I'm not going to bother. By the way, I see some people keep pasting the same comment over and over and over and over. I can't get all the comments, and by you asking the same question a million times is ruining the stream for everybody else, so you're just going to get blocked. So I've already blocked a couple of people, so whoever keeps spamming the stream, you're going to get blocked. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to single anybody out, but I've got to keep the stream fun for everybody. If people start spamming, you're ruining it, so you get blocked. So anyway, what you want to do is get the tape, stick it down, push it down. I don't worry too much if it's overhanging, because I worry about that later on. I cut that off. So spend your time, try and do as good a job of it as you can. You can do it in little sections, or you can do it in bigger bits. But I have found that if you do this in 2 big bits and you overlap it, it's more difficult for the shoe glue to get through. So you're better off not overlapping it too much. And if you do overlap it, try and match up the holes so that the shoe glue can still get through easy. I mean, it's not essential that you do that, but I've just found it just makes it easier for the shoe glue to get through and attach to the body shell. So this is what's going to take a little while now. And you might have to go in and put little cuts in the tape to get it to fit around all the corners. Will you ever make the Mini Max 8S? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. It's always fun overpowering stuff, but the novelty does wear off pretty quick when stuff's too fast and unusable. Sod it. I want to cut it there. Right, this is the bit that's going to take a little while now, guys. And then putting the shoe glue on, that's going to take a little while as well. If you want to see a quicker video of this, go ahead and watch AS Steve's video. No, this wasn't my idea. It wasn't even AS Steve's idea. I mean, I've seen many people do this before. And I've never bothered. Well, I tried it once before, but I give up doing it because it was such a nuisance with this tape here that doesn't stick. So when we put the shoe glue on, I like to use these spatulas here, but they're a bit floppy. So what I like to do is cut the end off. Just round off the corner slightly so it doesn't dig in. And then when you put the shoe glue on, it's just, you can press against it a bit more. And you can also use it for putting this drywall tape on. You can push it into the corners, look. Because you want to try and get it into the corners if you can. See there, it's already lifted off, look. And once you start putting a shoe glue on there, it's probably going to start lifting off even more. Do I recommend gold bat lipos? I've never heard of them, dude. So lipos that I've used and I can recommend, Overlanders, but the black ones. They're quite expensive, but Overlanders are good. Red Overlanders are not good. They suck. They puff up from experience. Turnigy batteries, I've not had much luck with them. They've all puffed up. The only ones that have been alright are the old, cheap blue ones. Just the normal, whatever they're called. Those I had good results with. But all the other ones, the Nanotechs, the Zippies, I mean, they just puff up. Can you make a twin motor RC car? Maybe I will. Possibly. Martin done it with Infraction. And I am very tempted to do it on mine as well. But we will see. I'll keep that there for now. It's difficult planning it, which way you're going to do it sometimes. I suppose as you do more of these, you're going to get better. And I'm probably going to start paying someone to do these. Because it takes a while, probably a couple of hours work doing each one. So I might end up paying somebody else to do all these for me. I've got a lot of bodies to get through. And I don't really have time to do them all. I'm just doing this one here so I can get a little video, show some of you guys. But it does get a bit tedious. So if you're watching this video as a replay, you're probably better off skipping this part now. And go into the bit when we put the glue on. So there, it doesn't go in, so we can put a little cut in there. Some people, they just put this stuff around the areas where it's likely to split, but I like putting it over all of it because it helps stop it from getting dented. It just makes it so much stronger. And also, when you're putting GoPros on there, it makes the whole body a lot firmer and you get better footage. Cooper's getting an X-Max. Nice one, dude. Hope you enjoy it. Awesome RC. Is my favourite all-round RC car, the X-Max. Absolutely love it. So versatile. So fast. So powerful. So tough. I mean, what an RC car that is. That really is a game changer. Footage. Oh, we got Vinny in the house. Someone said they need an X-Max. Yes, I think every basher needs an X-Max. I mean, you can crawl with them, you can go fast with them, you can jump them, you can crash them, and oh man, what an RC. I mean, they're not perfect. No RC's perfect. I do need a couple of little mods, but man, I just love mine. No, save that for later. What is this stuff called? It's called Drywall Tape. Timo says greetings from Germany. Hello, dude. TRX4 inserts. I've got the dual stage foams. I can't remember who from. I've got the Proline ones. They're good. And I've also got some other ones from a different company, but the Proline ones are good. I might also do this to RC bodies. Yeah, it's worth doing if you've got a bit of time on your hands. I mean, it takes a long time. And I suppose it depends how much you value your time. Because if you spend 2 hours doing this, just to save, saying this body is worth, say, $30. And I'm spending 2 hours on this. That's 2 hours that I could be spending on my business. And if, say, on my business I make, say, $200 or $300 an hour, I'll be better off spending that time on my business. So, it'd be better for me to not bother doing this and just spend the time on my business. But at the same time, it's a hobby. It's fun doing it. But as I said before, I probably will start paying people to do this to my bodies. And then putting all the shoe glue on there, that takes time as well. I might not even get it done today. We'll see how we get on. Someone says he don't read the comment. I can't read all the comments, guys. I'll try and do some of them. But I'm on my own here. I'm trying my best to do the work here and comment at the same time. And it's not really that easy to do it all. So what I'll do, I'll read a comment, try and answer it. And at the same time, do a bit of working. There. Have you ever been to the States? Yes, 4 times, I think. I used to go to Vegas every single year. But at the moment, I've got so many dreams and ambitions and stuff that I've kind of put a back burner on it. And I'm just trying to work a bit harder. I get more work done at the moment. How do we do this one? All right, put that there. But yeah, I love the States. Great country. I want to buy a house there one day. I want to do some trucking in America. Someone says I use Gorilla Tape. Yeah, you can do that. You can use Gorilla Tape. But it doesn't last as long. That's the only downside. When you do it with this stuff, it's going to stay on there for the life of the body. It doesn't really come off. Once it's on, it's on. So Gorilla Tape's a lot easier. It's a lot less time consuming, but it does come off. Why not Atlantic City? No reason. No reason. I think Vegas is just... It's just Vegas, isn't it? I mean... If you've got the choice of Vegas or Atlantic City, I guess Vegas is going to win. But yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out. I mean, I'm not a gambler, but when I go to Vegas, I do gamble. And I've actually won quite a lot of money doing it so far. So the plan originally was just to go to Vegas once. That was the plan. So, and that was when I first started doing eBay. I mean, I've done eBay. I've done it for a few months. And I made enough money so I can go to Vegas. So I've done that, watched the Monster Jam, made up my mind that that's what I want to do, build a monster truck. And done some gambling, and I made more money gambling than what the whole holiday cost. So that paid for the next holiday. And the next time I went, I made even more money gambling, so that paid for the next one. And then I went again, and that paid for the next one. So now I've still got all my dollars sitting there, so I can go again. So I've only really paid for one Vegas holiday and I've been on 4. So I will go back again at some point, don't know when. What was your biggest profit on eBay? Best month was from one eBay store was £30,000. That's probably around about $40,000, and that's not profit, that's sales. So profit wise, we're probably looking at about £10,000, and in dollars, that's probably around about $13,000, something like that. Best product that I had was radio controlled pull starters. But I made the mistake of showing people what I sold. Everybody copied it. And then everybody went and copied all the other items on my store, and it kind of killed my eBay store. So now I don't share with people anymore the exact stuff that I sell. I mean, I don't do as much eBay now as I used to. I still do it, but not as much. I focus now more on making YouTube videos. I mean, eBay, for the amount of time you give it, definitely makes more money than YouTube. But YouTube's just more fun. I mean, I love making videos. I love chatting with you guys. I mean, for me to be able to just make videos with RC cars, upload it onto YouTube, I mean, it's just amazing. And that you actually get paid for it, I can't believe it. Just crazy. Crazy the world we now live in. And stuff like this is possible, just working from home. You tried to get my free mini eBay course. Well, it's not really a thing anymore. I've tried to remove all the links from it, but I haven't. There's so many links. I've got to really update my landing page. But if you go over to my Kev Talbot YouTube channel, I've actually put like a little mini eBay course on that YouTube channel, an updated one. So go and watch those videos. They're the ones you want to watch. Do a YouTube course. I have done a YouTube course. But when people ask me, what do I recommend? Do I recommend people do YouTube or eBay? It depends what you want to do. If your main intention is to make money as quickly as possible, then definitely 100% I would say eBay. Because on eBay, you can make money almost, you're not going to get rich overnight. But you can make money almost straight away. You could find some products, you could upload them, and you could be making money in like your first or second week. Some people, they can even make money on the first day sometimes. And, how quick your eBay store grows is kind of governed by how many products you can put on there and how good you make your listings. Whilst on YouTube, not many people succeed, and there's a lot of work goes into it. For me, I'll spend 16 hours a day, and I've been doing it for 4 years now, spending 16 hours a day making YouTube videos. And yes, it has paid off. But for the amount of work that you put in, it's like you get much better results on eBay. So when people ask me what's the best way of making money online, I would definitely say eBay. Especially for a beginner, when you're first starting out, if you've never made any money online before, I'm not saying it's the best way, end of, but for a beginner, somebody that's never made money online before, people just get the best results with eBay. Because that's why I recommend it. I could recommend my YouTube course. My YouTube course is actually a lot more expensive than my eBay course, but people get the results on the eBay course. And I want people to do well. So I kind of recommend stuff to people, what is most likely to work for them. And that is why. What are the cheapest RC tyres? Oh, no idea. Probably Banggoods. Thoughts on Hobby Plus? Ah, epic. Hobby Plus CR24. Great little crawler. I love it. Wayne says I'm his favourite YouTuber. Cheers, dude. Very much appreciated. It means the world. The best 1/10 scale RC car. Ooh, don't know. Mini Max. Don't know. There's many good ones. Slash is good. This is really good. Oh, my Outcast 4S. Bang for buck, I'll probably say this. Right, we're getting there. We've still got a few corners to do, a few little edges. Max or Rustler? I prefer the Max. Right. What do we need to do? That bit that can go on there. My first hobby grade RC car, someone has asked me, was my Tamiya Manta Ray. We don't ever get a Traxxas Nitro. Yeah, I would. I haven't got any, but no reason why I wouldn't. There's a lot of toys that I want, and you can't have it all. You can have anything in life, but you can't have everything. What games did I play in Vegas? Mainly roulette. I played a little bit of cards, a bit of blackjack. I tried to learn the card counting, and I could do it. It's quite easy. If you can add 1 and 2 together, you can card count. But the difficult part of it is doing it not being obvious about it, because if they catch you doing it, you get thrown out. So that's the difficult part, because they're putting you off. They come past with drinks, they give you free drinks, they got all the barmaids out there with the boobs hanging out and everything, and they're trying their best to put you off. And yeah, so the concept's easy. When you do it at home, really easy. If you actually do it in a casino environment where they're trying to put you off, it's not easy at all. And you've only got to lose count by like 1 or 2, and you're going to get it completely wrong and waste your money. But yeah, I saw the movie in Vegas. I forgot what the film's called now, where they're doing the card counting from the old MIT university, college, whatever it is, where the students went there to Vegas and they cleared them out. So I saw that and I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to learn how to card count. Learned how to do it really soon. It was really easy. But yeah, in the real life scenario, it's not so easy. You should get a Traxxas X01. I've got a Traxxas X01. And I smashed it up. So I'm waiting for parts. Getting around all these corners is a bit tricky sometimes. Can you make the Rustler 4x4 4S? Yeah, easy. I mean, people say the stock motor doesn't take it, but from my experience, it does. So I'm not saying do it at your own risk. But I've done it to my Slash. I've run it on 6S on the stock motor, and it's been fine. Have you been to California? No, I haven't. But next time I go to Vegas, I mean, last time we went, we hired a car. I had a Dodge Challenger, and we was going to drive to California, but never got round to doing it in the end. What's in the box? Oh, this Hobby Wing combo. I got it from Banggood. Hobby Wing Max 8 combo. We're getting there, boys and girls. Probably no girls in the stream. Are there any girls in the stream? Probably not. How's Martin after the incident with the X01? Yeah, Martin's good. He had a little bit of blood coming out of his toenail. But other than that, he's pretty good. But I don't think he's going to do it again. So I think he got away lightly. He wanted to try and stop it from hitting the curb. And then as he got closer towards him, he realised how fast it was still going. And he jumped, but didn't jump in time. But it did save the X01, because where it hit his foot, it lifted it off the floor enough to clear the pavement, the curb, and it saved it. Because otherwise, it would have smashed it into a million pieces. What tyres do I suggest for the Traxxas TRX4? Stock. The stocks are brilliant. Nothing wrong with the stock tyres at all. They're my favourite ones that I've tried so far. Slash or X Max? Oh, Slash or Max? Oh, definitely Max for me. The Slash I find a little bit hard to jump because the wind gets under it. It's a little bit, yeah, very durable, very strong. One of the strongest RC cars that I've got. But I mean, for doing big jumps, it's a bit too lightweight. And you know, you've got the body with parachutes, so for big air, the Slash isn't really ideal. What's a good motor for a mega truck? I have no idea. Right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Almost there. Piece in there. I mean, you don't have to get it absolutely everywhere because the shoe glue, even on the bits where it isn't, still does protect it. And the trouble is, when you overlap it, it's more likely to peel off. That's the only downside. That's not looking too bad. Did the wide max show up? Yes, it did. I've got that. How's the Lambo? All good. What's the tape called? Drywall tape, but you want to get to good stuff. I've forgotten what this one is, but I will see if I can get a link down below after the stream. If AS Steve sees this video, comment in the normal comment, Steve, and I will pin you at the top. Because AS Steve did a video on how to do this, and the video is a lot quicker than my video. So if this video is too long for you, which yes, it probably is, then watch AS Steve's video. He does it in about 10 minutes. Ace 88, did I read the email you sent me about slow-mo? I did, yes, thank you. I mean, I get so many comments, man, so many emails. It's just impossible to try and keep up with it all. It's just crazy. I get thousands and thousands of comments every single day. If I had to reply to every single comment that I get from people, emails, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, I mean, I wouldn't get anything done at all. It's crazy. So I know it might seem a little bit rude to not reply, but I mean, it would be more than a full-time job just to reply to all the comments. And then when you reply, the person replies back again, and then, you know, you could be having like full conversations with like 100 different people every day, and it's just not enough hours in a day to do it all. Right. Build an off-road X01. Yes, the video that I posted today was in the parking lot that we got told off. Yes. Do I have a limitless? Do I want a limitless? Maybe one day. Kev, you need staff. I do need staff. I will do. But my shop here isn't big enough for staff. So when I get my new property, I'm going to sort of, you know, because if I'm working, I need to be in my own little zone. I don't want to be distracted. So if I had staff working in here, they'd be getting in my way. So I need a bigger place. And that's all going to happen. I need to find an editor at some point. Definitely something that's going to be my first member of staff. Someone that can edit my videos. Are you getting that property? Not that one. I'm still looking for a property. The one that I wanted is right next to a main road. It's really loud. And that's going to ruin footage. It's going to ruin the audio. So I've had to walk away from that one. But I'm looking. I'm not desperate to get something now, but you know, I'm just going to see, keep looking, and when something comes up, then we might buy it. But I'm pretty much ready to buy something as soon as something comes up. But it's got to be the right place. You know, I don't want to rush into it and get the wrong place. It's got to be the perfect place. Right, so once we've got all that lot on there, I'm now going to put my gloves on, because I don't really want to get any more fingerprints on there than what I can help. Which YouTubers do I watch? I watch V2 Vids. And other than that, it's mainly business YouTube videos. Did I get a loan to start up? No, I didn't actually. I started off just with a little bit of money and just kept piling it back in and growing and growing and growing. So I did get a £30,000 loan once from my eBay store, and I ended up blowing it on a load of products that weren't really that good. When you've got that amount of money sitting there and you're trying to pump it all into products, you end up buying everything and you don't care. So I wasted all that money on a load of products that don't work. So I've learned the hard way. So now I try and pay for it cash. If you can't afford it, you can't have it. That's the way I look at it. All right, so now we've got to put on the shoe goo. Oh, someone just donated 42 Line Boy Vlogs donated $1.99. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. But I would rather if you donated to my favourite charity. Link to that is down below. But thank you very much. Much appreciated. So I'm probably going to need 2 tubes of this, because these are just the little tubes. And I'm going to go and do it next door, because this is quite fumey, and this room in here isn't that big. Look, it's not the rooms in here, and if I start shoe gooing in here, I'm going to get dizzy. So I'm going to go over next door and do it there. Hopefully the battery's going to last. How much battery? Oh, we only got 27%. All right, I've got to plug you in next door as well. And then we're going to do it next door, where we've got a bit of ventilation. So that's the most important. My hot chocolate. We'll just do it down here on the bench. Get our lightage going on. Boom. Then I've got to plug you guys in. So if I donk you guys here. If I donk you there, I'm going to get the extension lead. Here's a UK socket, look. UK plug in case anybody cares. Waffle, waffle, waffle. A lot of waffling today, guys. Like that there. This is a shell that I did earlier. And I will be back in a second. I'm just going to get the body. It doesn't look weird if you're from the UK, somebody said. Yes, true that. Right, so I've got you guys there for the comments. We got the glue, we got the tea or the hot chocolate. How about a wide X-Max? Oh, that would be good, but I don't make a kit for it, do they? Somebody said use sealant. Yeah, I'm sure you could use different stuff. I mean, I've only ever tried this, so I don't really know. I'm not really sure what the best way of doing it is. I mean, you can either put it on the body or you can put it on the spatula, but it does dry relatively quickly. I think it's best to do it in small little sections. And you don't need to put it on thickly. The thinner you can put it on, the better. You just want to penetrate through the tape and make sure that the shoe goo goes through the drywall tape and actually onto the body. And I think the thinner you can get it on there, the better. Otherwise, you're going to end up using loads of glue and a really itchy nose and a really heavy body. So this is probably going to take me about an hour to do this now. So there's going to be a bit of waffling. I'm going to try and get some comments. Will I get Stampede? Maybe. I mean, I've got an X-Max, and the X-Max is the ultimate. So usually, for me to get another RC car, it's got to be better than what I've already got. It doesn't really make any sense to get anything not as good, if you get me. Stampedes are good cars. They're more beginner cars, but yeah, they're cool cars. So here it's starting to lift off. So if anybody knows how to stop it from lifting up, that would be great. But see there now, it's starting to lift up, look. And if you use the other drywall tape, the cheap stuff, it's even worse. Oh, look, see, it's all coming off. Especially where you've overlapped it, it always tends to come off. Like there, where it's one layer, it stays on perfectly. You put the shoe glue on there, you spread it in, and it stays there, it doesn't lift, but it's on the edges, on the corners, it starts to lift off. Review of the tracks pre-runner. Yeah, maybe. Hold your finger on it for a couple of seconds. Oh, dude, it needs more than a couple of seconds. I tried that earlier. I mean, I've tried that, but we end up being there all bloody day because then you've got to do the next bit. So what I'll do is I'll just come back to it and stick it down again in like a couple of minutes time when it goes a bit tacky, but I don't really know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on a full solution to that. Oh, someone donated $20. Thank you so much. You're so kind. But dude, please give it to my favourite charity. The link to my favourite charity, Great Ormond Street Hospital for Sick Kids. Link to that is down below. So I wish I could go on there and see who did it so I can thank them. But I'm going to do it anyway. But I've got a dirty finger. Who donated? Oh, River Pigs Aquatics. Thank you so much, dude. Very kind of you, but please give it instead to my favourite charity. Oh, thank you so much. Very kind. Don't lick the spoon, no. What are the best lipos? So going back to lipos, I've tried a few different lipos so far. So Gens Ace are good. Last time we were talking about the Overlanders, so the black Overlanders are good. Thanks for reminding me. I digressed and then forgot what I was talking about. So the black Overlanders are good. The red Overlanders are not good. Hobby King batteries, Eternities. I don't know, man. I mean, some of the old normal Eternigy ones, the cheap blue ones, they were quite good. Fluions I've had brilliant results with. Now I tend to use Zop Powers because Banggood give them to me for free. So why would I not use free lipos? And I've only had one die, but that's because I left it fully charged and it was old. I left it fully charged for like over a week and that one died. And I had a couple of hard case ones and they were actually bad out the packet. But all the soft case ones I've had so far have been perfect. And it tends to be when you go around the corners where it lifts off. Yeah, it's all the corners where it lifts off. So I've got to keep coming back and pushing it back down again, hopefully when it becomes tacky enough, but it can go quick. You might forget about it, go over there, come back to this side, and it's dried and it's lifted. So you've got to kind of keep coming back to it all the time and make sure it's actually stuck down properly. Do you have a 3D printer? No, I haven't. But I have got one coming from Banggood. So I should have one soon. Other batteries that I've tried are Gens Ace. They're really good, but they're also really expensive. I've tried Pulse batteries. Again, really good, but really expensive. I've tried... Oh, what are they? Thunder Powers? They were really expensive, but they were really good. But now I don't like spending a lot of money on lipos because expensive ones can still die just as much as cheap ones. Oh man. Do I think you should upgrade your servo on the X-Max? Well, the stock servo is actually pretty good. So you can do, but it's not an essential thing. It's mainly the servo saver that's a bit weak. And there's a video on my main channel actually about getting the steering good on your X-Max. It's quite an early video. What do I use to edit? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. He's definitely long-winded. Yeah, look there, it's still coming off, look. It just doesn't want to stay down. Come on, stay down, damn it. Don't be tempted to buy cheap drywall tape, guys, because this is going to lift off 10 times worse than this, and you're going to go mad. And you're going to be using 10 times the amount of shoe glue. It's just not worth it. Make sure you get the most sticky drywall tape that you can find. Where's Tiny? I don't know. Working, maybe? Oh, making a mess here. How's the mini UDR? Mini UDR. Oh, that thing. I haven't used it since, but yeah, it went well. Adam just donated $2. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my god, and someone 42 Line Boy Vlogs donated another $14. Dude, you don't have to donate. I mean, you guys are so kind. Thank you so much. It means the world, but guys, you don't have to. Give the money to my favourite charity. The link to that is down below. But I really do appreciate you all, guys. It means the world. You know, if you want to give back, just give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I know I can't answer them all, but I do try. How hard is it to get the tape to stay down? Once it dries, it's never going to come off. Once it's dry, it's going to be on there for the life of the body. But it's when you got it in the corners it starts lifting, especially when you got it overlapped. I mean, it just starts lifting off. It's a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. But it does make the bodies last so much longer, so it's definitely worth doing. Do I still want to lower my two-wheel drive Rustler? Yeah. What did I miss? Not much. Is there a good spray glue? Maybe. Possibly. I mean, this is what 8S Steve does, and I know many other people do it this way, and it does work, but it is time consuming, and it does keep lifting off until it's set. Now look there, look, oh man, it's all coming off. Come on, stay on, will you, please? This is supposed to be a tutorial, it's not working. Where do I live? Near London. Oh man, making a right mess of this at the moment, guys. It's taking forever. Yes, it does take forever. Probably 2 hours of body, and I'm trying to rush it as well. So I don't know how long we've been going. How long we've been going for? An hour so far. Yeah, so probably an hour and a half then it's going to take to finish it. It is very long-winded. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's not really worth your time. If you make more money doing business stuff, you're probably better off just spending the money on buying more bodies or paying someone to do it for you. So I've got a few more bodies I've got to do, and man, it's just long-winded. But it does definitely make the body last like 10 times longer. Someone said, why do I not do the live streams on my main channel? It get a lot of views. Oh, it was annoying people. Because I'll do the live streams more for a bit of fun, just have a little chat with you guys. And when I've done it on my main channel, sometimes I was doing like 3 or 4 live streams a day and people were just getting angry. So they kept getting notifications coming up. And, you know, they just wanted to see the edited videos. So that's why I'll do it on this channel now. You should get him a Harvey, maybe one day. As you can see, guys, I'm definitely not an expert doing this. But I don't care. I'll make a video about it anyway. I know some YouTubers, they will only upload stuff when it's perfect and everything goes their way, but I don't care. I'll put everything on there. If it works out, I'll put it on there. If it doesn't work out, I'll put it on there. For me, it's all about being authentic and being real. I want to be as real with everybody as I possibly can. So you see the good, you see the bad, you see the ugly, you see it all. You know, sometimes I'll do videos and it doesn't work. It's a complete fail. And people say, oh, why did you bother uploading it? It didn't work. And it's like, well, I just want to be real. If it works, I'll share it. If it doesn't work, I'll share it. You know, there's nothing to feel ashamed about if you do something that doesn't work. Some people, they get all embarrassed if they do something that doesn't work. They're scared to show people because they see themselves as a failure. But, you know, you fail, you win. And anyway, I don't even call it failing. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. The only time you fail is when you give up. And giving up is a choice. Yeah, fake people do suck. I can't stand fake people. I'd rather be real and mess up every now and then and show that I mess up than to be fake and try and look perfect all the time. Because nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes stuff wrong. It's all about learning from your mistakes and bettering yourself. No one's perfect. And anyone that says they are, they're just a liar and they're dishonest. So never trust people that think they're perfect. Because nobody in this world is perfect. What shocks from the 4S Outcast? Stock and they leak. Yes, you do learn from mistakes, but clever people learn from other people's mistakes. You know, you can spend years and years and years and years trying to figure something out, wasting thousands and thousands, spending all your time trying to learn something and learning from your mistakes, when you could learn from somebody else's mistakes. So most people learn from mistakes, but the clever people, the smart people, they learn from other people's mistakes. And that's why it's very important to read books, watch YouTube videos from other people, and just learn from other people, because that way you shave years and years and years off your learning experience. See, with my eBay, for example, I spent a couple of years and about $50,000 of my own money just testing to see what works and what doesn't work. And, you know, I've tried so many different things. I failed, I won, I failed, I won. And everything that I failed on, everything that worked out, you know, that's when I made the course, because people were telling me to, how do I do the eBay? How do I do it? Can you teach me how to do it? So I made the course. Sometimes people complain and say, oh, it costs too much, it's too expensive. But, you know, you've got to remember, I put $50,000 of my own money in there of testing, a couple of years of testing and testing to see what works and see what doesn't work. And, you know, the price what the course is, I mean, yeah, it's not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than trying to figure it all out for yourself and spending all that money yourself trying to figure it all out. You know, there's a shortcut. Learning from others. Biggest shortcut there is. Oh man, it's coming off. So I should probably have taken my own advice and watch more videos on doing this rather than trying to figure it out for myself. You should get him a Harvey. Well, yeah, maybe one day. I mean, I've got bashers. I mean, yeah. I mean, I prefer the Creighton, to be honest. I mean, I've got a UDR that looks nice and scale and the suspension moves good. My Harvey's more for bashing, but I've got plenty of bashers. I've got a Creighton. Hey, Wayne just donated to Great Ormond Street. Massive shout out to Wayne. Thank you so much, dude. That means the world. You're a true legend. I'll take my hat off to people that strive to help others. You know, I think all of us, we should all leave the world in a better place than we found it. You know, when you go somewhere, try and leave it a better place than how you found it. You know, if everybody does that, it's just a better world for everybody. Kev, use bigger pieces. Yes, I know, use bigger pieces, but it's a bit difficult on corners sometimes. I tried using pieces as big as possible. But when you get to the corners, it's difficult. And, you know, when you overlap, it lifts off as well. So it is a fine balance. Just got here, what's up? I'm attempting to make an RC body stronger. So I put drywall tape on there, and now I'm putting shoe glue over it all to attach it. And I'm making a bit of a mess, but yeah, it's going to work. probably better ways of doing it, but this is my 4th body, and I'm still learning myself. And what I've found is small pieces come off, and when you overlap pieces, they come off, and when you do it round corners, they come off as well. So I'm sure there's a better way of doing it, but I'm still learning myself. Hey, you got Vinny in the house. How you doing? Vinny, I would happily pay you to do a few bodies like this for me. If you've got any spare time, Vinny, and you want to do a few body shells for me, I would happily give you a bit of dough. Creighton A-Test V2, worth it out the box. I've got the version 1. And yes, it's good out the box, but not if you're going to bash it. You're going to bend the chassis like instantly. Heat up the tape next time, it will stick better. Alright. I mean, it's still working. It is going down. I've just got to keep going round and making sure that the tape's sticking. We'll get there in the end. Even with the new top brace, I don't know, I've not tried it, dude. I don't know, I've only got the version 1. But I assume it's still going to bend. The trouble is, I use monkey metal on the chassis. They bend so easy. So it doesn't matter what armour you buy, if it's a metal armour, and you're going to bend it if you bash it hard. You're going to have to upgrade it all to 70-75. That's the only way you're going to get it to stay straight. So I like the M2C chassis, they're my favourite chassis. There's other companies out there as well, Just Bash It RC. Custom RC upgrades, he makes some good parts. But chassis wise, I like the M2Cs because they're lightweight. The custom RC upgrade chassis, the Just Bash It chassis, they do look a little bit nicer. They're all machined out, but they're a lot heavier. And I don't like making my rigs too heavy. We are getting there. It's probably better to work on one area first. But I've kind of gone a bit over there, bit over there, bit over there. So we are getting there. What is the best cheap crawler? I like the RGT. RC Madness. No, you're not blocked. How often do I replace tyres on the X-Max? Not that often. Yes, it's drywall tape, someone says. Oh man, it's not a bit's come off. That's definitely the most tricky bit, guys, is the corners. It just wants to keep lifting up all the time. Do I still have a 6x6 crawler? Yes, I've got 2. I've got the Banggood Special and I've got the Traxxas one, and I will be doing a comparison video soon. What is a mini UDR? Well, there isn't one really. Well, I assume people are talking about a fake one. You spent £90 on an X-Max after 2 weeks of owning it. That's not bad going. All RC cars break. The harder you run them, the more you break them. But they all break. Sometimes you get people that are new to the hobby. They smash it into a wall at 50 miles an hour, break it, and then they complain. But all RC cars break. Some just more than others. Use hot glue to hold the drywall tape. I think hot glue would come off. Shoe glue is super strong when it sets. You'll never get it off again. Once the shoe glue sets, that's going to stay on there forever pretty much. But it's just while it's tacky. Ah, it's all coming off. Damn it. Ah, man. getting it round corners is the hard bit. You're trying to get this stuff round all the bends. It's a struggle to try and get it to stay on. And now I've got sticky fingers. It's just I'm fighting a losing battle now. I might be better off just pulling this off and starting again and doing it separately, because this isn't sticking. No, I can't get it to stick. It's just coming off now. It's lost. I think I'll have to do this bit again separately after. It's just coming off. Yeah, we'll see. Seb, I'm alright, mate. Yes, how are you? Oh, man. Oh, man, I don't know if it's just going to work on this corner bit. This is a bit of a fail down here, guys. I think that corner's not staying in. It's just coming off. I think I'm going to redo this again when it's all dried. Right, I'm going to pull that corner off, guys. I'm going to redo that. It's just not sticking. I'm going to wait for all of it to dry, and then that corner I'll redo it. Otherwise, I'm just fighting a losing battle. But the more I'm sticking it down, the more it's pulling off. There it's sticking. I don't really want to open another tube. I've got another tube, but I'm probably going to use that on round 2. I'm going to wait for this to go off and then redo the bits where it's fallen off. But all in all, guys, I think we're almost there. Probably a bit of grease on the body. Now I did degrease it, dude. I think what it is if you put the shoe goo on there and then you move the drywall tape afterwards, then the drywall tape is now hovering on top of the glue and it's not sticking until it's dried. That's the downside. Maybe I could use some hot glue and just dab a few bits of hot glue just to hold it down more, possibly. I don't know. Or maybe the way forward could be to get some of this shoe glue and just put a few dabs on it, let it set, and then go around and do it properly. What drive shafts do I use on the Slash? I've got the Traxxas steel ones on there. .3M spray adhesive. How is the monster truck build? Postponed at the moment, dude. I'm looking to buy a used monster truck, and I need to get a bigger house with land. So the money that I've saved up for the monster truck, I'm going to spend it on buying a new house. With, I want a few acres of land. I want outbuildings, and then I'll still have some money left over to buy a second-hand monster truck. So then I can do monster trucking and have a better property all in one, and then still build this monster truck here. But it'll be like a couple of years later. Someone said they emailed me about business. Dude, I get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails about people offering me business opportunities. And if you don't get a reply, I just haven't got time to respond to them all. You know, out of every 1,000 or 10,000 messages that I get about something business related, it's only really, you know, I've got to really pick them out and pick the ones that I think are going to be beneficial to me. And I just haven't got time to answer all the questions that I get. There's so many, guys. This is mad. I get thousands of comments all the time. It's just impossible for me to answer them and respond to them all. So if you don't get a response, I do apologise, but I just don't have the time to respond to all of them. And if I'm going to respond to one, it really has got to stand out. You know, I've really got to think that I can benefit somehow from my YouTube channel out of it. Because I get so many companies want me to make videos about their products, and I just haven't got time, guys, I'm afraid. You know, because a lot of companies, they want to send me a free product to make a video about it. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot cheaper than advertising. If I make a video, I could get 100,000 people seeing it. But if you had to pay to see, you know, if you had to do paid advertising, so 100,000 people see your advert, it would cost you thousands. So, yeah, it has to be normally more of an incentive for me to feature a product on my channel. Right, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. I mean, I could probably do putting a little bit more on there in a few places. What app do I use for thumbnails? I use Photoshop. Get Super Rockway, maybe. Right, we'll try and ooze as much glue out of this as what I can, and then we're going to do the rest of it another day. Does this add weight to the body? Yes, it does add a little bit of weight. You're probably going to double the weight, but it's still lighter than the Russian Indestructible body, and it still looks nicer. You know, the Russian Indestructible bodies are lovely and strong, but they just look so ugly. Even the Traxxas, even the Proline Brute bodies, they're just ugly. They don't look nice. So this way, hopefully, we get the best of both worlds. It looks good and it's strong. You guys asking me personal questions, I don't answer them. No reason why not, I just don't. I share enough of my life on YouTube. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of privacy sometimes as well. So you guys keep copy and pasting a million times the same personal questions over and over and over. I'll just ignore them. Sorry. That's just how it is. I mean, personal questions are not really relevant to the channel. They're not relevant to the hobby. They're not relevant to what we're doing. So there's no need for me to talk about personal stuff. Yes, FFL, you shout yourself out. You carry on. I've tried duct tape. It comes off, dude. What drill do I use for the Ugger Duggers, the hex drivers? I use, don't know actually, can't remember. Team C ones, I think. If you're talking about the actual unit, it's a DeWalt. Oh, my Outcast, what happened to it? I'm just making the body stronger, dude. And now I'm just going around making sure that the little bits that I have stuck down are staying stuck down, because they start lifting off sometimes, especially around the corners. It's not bad. If you look around the front there, look, this was all coming off earlier, but I kept pushing it down as it's setting, and now it's staying there, look. What do you think, Elossi? Yeah, they're cool. I haven't got any, but they're cool. I might get one day, who knows? But I've got a bigger house to buy, I've got land to buy, I've got monster trucks to build and finish and to buy. So, you know, I've got to be selective when I buy new RC cars. Do you use Snap-on? Yeah, I've got some Snap-on. But when I had my own workshop, when I had my old workshop, I did have a load of Snap-on tools and they got stolen. So most of my Snap-on stuff's gone, unfortunately. I had all spanners and screwdrivers, all gone. I think we're going to call that a day, guys, but if we look in there, look, hasn't come out too bad. I'm going to show you one that I did earlier, the first one that I did. But that's not too bad. That's definitely going to make it a lot stronger. That's probably going to make this body last 10 times longer now. Missed a bit in there, look. We'll do that next time. I'll do that off camera, that bit. Got a bit of glue left. Can I suggest any kits? Kosho race kits, they're probably my favourite ones. How easy is it to do? Well, it's a bit fiddly, it's a bit of a nuisance. But it definitely makes the bodies last about 100 times longer. What if the body's already broken? Yes, you can do it. Is the Proline brute body good? Yeah, stronger than these, but they still split. I know a couple of people that got them and they still split, but they do last longer. How do I prevent screw stripping out? I just don't do it up too tight, dude. And if you strip it out, you do what V2 Vids does and just put a wood screw in there. How many cats do I have? 2. RC Builder Madness, I get thousands and thousands and thousands of comments, dude. I can't answer them all. I've already addressed it. Sorry, dude. I get so many comments, I just can't answer them all. I know you want me to test some parts, but I'll get so many requests to doing it, dude. I just haven't got the time. You know, unless it's a part that I really, really badly want for myself, I'll have to turn them down. So, you know, thank you so much, dude. But if I had to review every single product that people offer me, I just couldn't do it. So I've got to prioritise on the products that I actually want for myself. Turbocharge the Lambo. No. I don't want to turbo it. I want to supercharge it. Can you download Photoshop for free? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you could illegally. But I wouldn't recommend you did that. I'll pay for mine. If you're going to make money out of someone's product or service, it's only fair that you pay for theirs as well. So, you know, I know some people do download Photoshop, probably illegally, but, you know, it's not really fair. You know, if you want to make money out of it, it's only fair that the person that made the software makes money out of it too. You know, a lot of people want everything for free in life and they never want to give back. That's not how society works. Society works by give and take. You help other people and other people help you. If you just want stuff for free all the time, you're just a leech. And society doesn't work like that. If everybody wants everything for free all the time, nothing's going to work. You know, you get people in life where they want everything for free. They want a free house. They want free food. They want free cars. They want free everything. Trouble is, if everybody wanted that, society would break down. All about give and take. You give services and you take services. All about give and take in all aspects of life. Everything, in relationships, with friendships, in business. All about give and take. Don't be a leech in life. Don't beg for things. Work for what you want. If you want stuff, work for it. Work hard, work smart. Better your own life, better everybody else's life. Just work hard. If you've got a dream, if you've something that you want, just keep working hard at it and eventually you'll get it. The more people that you can help, the more people you're going to make, the more money you're going to make. You know, when you see people that have got loads of money, they've usually got loads of money because they've helped loads of people. So if you want to make loads of money, you've got to figure out a way how you can help loads of people. And the more people that you can help, the more money you're going to make. So instead of looking at things thinking, how much money can I make? Think to yourself, how can I help more people? And, you know, if you help loads of people, you're going to make loads of money. Simple as that. And there's competition out there, obviously. You're going to have other companies competing to help people as well. So you're just going to have to offer a better service, offer better value, stand out from the crowd, stand out from the noise, show your own personality through it. And there's many things that you can do to stand out from the competition. But ultimately, you've got to base your business around helping as many people as you can. You've got to have the customer's best interest at heart. A lot of people, they go into business and all they want to do is make money. But if making money is your number one priority, then usually you lose focus on what really you should be about, which is helping people, providing a service. So focus first on helping as many people as you can, giving the best service that you probably can, and the money will follow. There we go. I've been waffling a lot. Hopefully some of you guys got something from the video. Alright, there we go. Needs a bit more, but we're done now. What a mess. What a mess. What is my favourite RC car? My favourite RC car is... Favourite RC car is my Traxxas X-Max. My favourite has got to be the Raminator. But trouble is with that, you can't use it every day. It's big, it's heavy, it's loud, it's expensive. It's a lot to work on when you break it. So I get the most fun from the Raminator, but the most user-friendly, the best all-round X-Max. X-Max all day long. You cannot beat a good old waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. What do I use to stick on my GoPros? Well, it's my own pate stuff that I'm trying to develop myself. So I can't really tell you much more about that because I want to get a patent on it. And if I tell everybody what it is, then I can't put a patent on it. Somebody else might patent it, and then I'm done. So it's something that I've concocted. Why do you feel like you're falling? I have no idea. Oh, RC Seb said blue waffle. What happened? Someone says. That stuff ate my gloves. Oh. I use these black nitrate gloves, and they're pretty good. I hate tea. Yeah, this isn't tea. This is hot chocolate. Look at that. Editing software do I recommend? What editing software do I recommend? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. If you want a free one, have a look at DaVinci Resolve. That's the one that Claire uses. A lot of professional people use it, and it's free. And you don't need as a powerful computer. The computer that I've got to edit on, it cost me about $4,000, about $4,000. And it still struggles a little bit when I'm editing 4K, 60 frames per second. And 3D stuff. So I would say if you want a budget and you're first starting out, go for DaVinci Resolve. Where is your mini UDR? You're not allowed to call it that. Copyright. I haven't got a mini UDR. Someone says I love my channel. Thank you, dude. So kind. That's good having the old iPad. Look, I'll get all the comments on there. What punch settings have I got on the 4S Outcast? I'm on maximum, dude. Maximum punch. Hello from Poland, says Maturus. Sorry if I've butchered your name. I do try my best. I'm not good with names. Where are your Banggood specials? Upstairs. Most of them are right there, look. That's where most of them are. All up on that shelf, just up there. That's where most of the Banggood specials are, and some of my Banggood specials are downstairs as well. Traxxas has HD arms for X-Max, which are stronger. Yes, I know, I've seen them, but the stock arms are strong enough anyway, especially if you do the Sen hinge pin mods. They're so strong. Hi from Scotland. Hi, Carl. Free says hi from Germany. Sorry, got your name wrong probably. What mic do I use? I use a few different mics. I use a Samahonic if I go out bashing because it's small and lightweight and I can put a windsock on it. I use a Rode, I can't remember which one, the Rode microphone when I'm here in the studio. Now we're live streaming, it's just a microphone built into the phone on my Galaxy S10. Best brushless motor for TRX4, Mamba X. Mamba X if you want to go for power, or the Axe if you, that's a big spider, or Axe if you want it nice and smooth, you want it waterproof. I would probably say the Axe, probably. Is this PewDiePie? Haha. I wish I got as many views as PewDiePie. Kev, do you still enjoy creating YouTube content? Pardon me. RC Clan, I love it. It's my passion. I just love getting out of bed in the morning. I love cameras. I love editing. I love filming. I love chatting with you guys. I love it all. It's my dream job. I mean, money-wise, I would make a lot more money doing eBay. But YouTube is just so much more fun. I love it, guys. I love it. And people say about getting burnt out on YouTube. I don't pressurize myself to make videos. If one day I don't get a video ready, I just won't upload. So I'll just do it as a hobby, and you know, when I can upload, I upload. If I don't, I don't. But no, I never feel burnt out. I never get bored of it. If I got fed up with it, guys, I wouldn't do it. I'd be doing eBay. I'd be doing eBay all day long. If I spent 16 hours a day, that's what I spend on making YouTube videos sometimes. If I spent all that time on eBay, guys, I'd be multi-millionaire. I'd be making multiple millions. But to me, having fun is more important than making money. And like, yes, YouTube does pay me well, but it's just more fun. So that's why I spend most of my time doing YouTube videos. Yeah, someone from Eldrift. Hello, dude. Wow, long hours. Yeah, dude, if you want a successful YouTube channel, dude, it's hours and hours and hours. You know, I spend many 12-hour days, 16-hour days just making YouTube videos, you know, filming, editing, repairing cars. You know, when we're taking cars out, they all need servicing. People always criticize me for you know, punishing RC cars, but I spend a lot more time servicing them, looking after them, putting new bearings in, a lot of it off camera. I don't live stream all my wrenching. You know, there's so much time goes into maintaining these cars to make sure that they're reliable when we go out. Because sometimes you see people, they don't maintain their RC cars. They go out, 2 minutes, it's broken. So when you see people whose RC cars always break straight away, it's because they don't maintain them. And the amount of maintenance that goes in when you run them hard is a lot more. You know, for every minute of running it, it's probably 10 minutes of maintenance, maybe more. When will I take the Raminator out next? I don't know, dude. I mean, I will get it out again soon. No set time, no set date really, but I will get it out again soon. I'm probably going to get the big Max engine for it. So there's going to be a bit more... why am I holding my iPad upside down? Because I had it on charge earlier and I had the wire coming out of there, that's why. No reason really. But yeah, I'm probably going to have the big Max engine coming out soon. So I'm going to put that in there and then I'll probably play with it a bit more then. But yeah, I'll get it out again soon. Why is it upside down? Yeah, I already said it. Have I been to Western Park Model Show before? No, I haven't. I haven't been there, dude. Just going through, blocking a couple of douchebags. Yeah, a couple of douchebags. Yep, you're very clever, dude. Putting my address on there. You're so clever. I mean, it's common knowledge anyway, dude. You're not being clever at all, but you've just got yourself blocked. It's not hard to find my address, guys. It really isn't. But the alarm system I've got in this place is unreal. If I call the police, they're going to be here in seconds. I've got an on-site security team that are literally a couple of doors away. So anybody comes, I'll just call the police. So I don't care. Do whatever. Couldn't care less. Did I play Mud Runner yet? Yes, I did, and didn't get on with it that well. Get the house, definitely, someone says. Please get a McLaren. No, McLaren's unreliable. That's why I went for the Lambo. Lambos are reliable. You can thrash them all day long, and they just take it and take it and take it. McLaren's nice cars, but they're not reliable. PewDiePie, someone says. PewDiePie! I'll say PewDiePie. When are you going to fix the Max? I will get the Max fixed as soon as I can. I've got the parts ordered, so I will get the Max fixed as soon as I possibly can. As soon as the parts come, I'll fix it. I don't know if I'll do it live or not. Do you know when Redfin will open? I think soon. How much do tyres cost on the Lamborghini? They cost about £300 each, I think. I don't know, I've not had to buy any yet. Hey, you subscribe to my gaming channel. Thanks, dude. By the way, if any of you guys want to check out my gaming channel, it's called Overgear. I don't do too much gaming, but I do a little bit. Do a tour of the UK. Maybe. McLarens are cheaper. McLarens are cheaper, but they break all the time. Ferrari boy says, are you blocked? No, you're not blocked. How often do you use a Lambo? I don't know, it varies. Sometimes every day, sometimes not for a month. I don't know. In the winter, I don't use it at all. In the summer, I use it more often. Could you do a meet and greet after lockdown? No, not really. But if you go to Paddlesworth or Arc Raceway, that's where we go. You can meet us there. What happened to the impersonator earlier? My lawyer's dealing with him. When are you going to fix your Macs? Yeah, when I've got the parts coming. Someone says, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, do it. Police do not care about internet drama. Lawyers do. If you pay a lawyer, they care. Would you do a meet and greet after lockdown at Paddlesworth? Buy a muscle car? Oh, maybe. I wouldn't mind a Dodge Demon. I was so tempted to get a Dodge Demon, but I got a Lambo instead. Because they were about the same price, but the Lambo offered better value because the Demons were like 100 grand or 80 grand, and people were selling them for like 150 grand, double over list. So, nah, not doing that. What is my strongest RC car? Oh, probably the X-Max stock and probably the Armour Creighton 6S modified. Man, so many comments coming in here, it's difficult to get them all. How's your day been? Good, my day's been brilliant. RC Seb's got tickets for Paddlesworth, hopefully in August. Event goes ahead, yeah, I hope so, buddy. Thoughts on buying a complete monster truck? Well, I'm looking for a used monster truck, so I will buy a complete one. Then I'm still going to build this one, but I'm going to get a used one first, buy a new house with a bigger land, more property. Right, so anyway guys, that is enough for this video. I've got to go home. So I hope you liked the video. I know I've done a bit of a pig's ear on this thing here. So it's going to definitely make it stronger. Yeah, that is it. That is it for this video. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. You've got 2 live streams today. How's that? And a main video. And I've made 2 gaming videos. I'm going to upload them when I get home. I might put one of them up today and the other one up tomorrow, possibly. Mud Runner, and I'll try to do more drifting. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Ta-ta! Bye!